Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike.
It's Sam.
It's you.
Today we're talking about hitting on girls.
Yeah!
And specifically, we're talking about hitting on girls who have their headphones on.
Okay.
You see this a lot, right?
Right.
When you live in New York, you'll see girls, literally all girls walking around the
Every
street
single girl.
have headphones on.
Every single one. Wait, let me ask you. Have you hit on a girl
No.
in New York? Never.
Not with headphones on.
Why?
Well, first of all, the situation did not arise.
What do you mean?
Well, the girls I hit on never had headphones on to begin with.
Okay. So you never saw an attractive girl with headphones and wanted to go up to her and be like, excuse me?
Those combinations did not coincide at any particular time.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what.
Okay.
If I did see it,
Yeah.
and I was so moved to, I'm not a sleazeball.
Right.
I don't go hit on girls.
Of course.
Whatever.
Random,
yeah.
I hit on girls very rarely, but sometimes you see, like back over the years, I saw if I hit on a girl,
Right.
it's literally this girl is so insanely beautiful to me that I'm like, I have to talk to her, otherwise you'll regret it for the rest of your life. I did it for the regret. That's what I did it for.
Wait, let's not say hit on, because every time we approach them. We'll talk to them. We'll
thank you.
approach them.
I approach the girl. I'm always really respectful. I'll go up and I'll be like, literally what I'll say is, hi, I'd just like to introduce myself because I noticed you and I thought you were really cute and I just really wanted to come by and introduce myself.
Right.
Nothing. If she's like, hey, you know what? I'm busy. Hey, you know what? I gotta work. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're not.
I still wanted to tell you that you're very cute and have a great day.
Write that down, guys. That's the only appropriate way to approach a stranger.
But apparently now somebody wrote a list about how to get the girl's attention if they have headphones on.
Right. So
apparently this is a common problem, or else why would they write an article like this?
Right.
Why would there be a need? It must be some guys being like, you know what, I see a lot of girls, but it's hard to hit on them when they have headphones on.
Right. And when it was published, the internet basically slammed this guy. And mostly it's women who are like, yo, if I got my headphones on,
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me. Well, okay. Can I just say, I feel like that part is going a little bit extreme. I respect people's privacy, but I feel like you can respectfully get someone's attention if they have their headphones on. I'm not saying. Wait, am I getting does you know what I'm saying? Am I?
Well, let's ask the girl here. Let's ask the girl.
Well, I'll tell you this much is true. If a girl has headphones on, she's listening to music, particularly somewhere like New York,
right?
Where it's loud, she probably doesn't want to be bothered. To be very honest, the chance. If I'm listening to music, my headphones are soundproof, and they're soundproof for a reason. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When I have them on, probably is because I need to concentrate. I'm commuting, something like that. Probably not a good time to talk. But there are exceptions to the rule.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a double standard.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
You know when it's okay to do that to a girl?
What?
When the guy is gorgeous.
That exactly. It's a double standard.
Right?
Yo,
are you gonna be mad if a great looking guy, if Matthew Boomer comes up to you, let's say he's whatever.
Yeah.
Let's say Matthew comes up to you. Matthew is one of the best looking guys I've ever seen in my life,
Right.
I think.
Right.
He comes up to you, he's like, hey, excuse me, look, you gonna get mad at him?
No.
You're not gonna get mad at him.
Well, it depends. Because
No. What? It depends on what.
You're not gonna get mad at him.
Well, it depends. What if, there are people, there are tons of good-looking guys in the world, too.
Right.
Just like there are tons of good-looking girls.
Right.
But at that moment, the lady probably doesn't want to be bothered.
Nah, I'm
Especially if she has a boyfriend or something. She's like, I don't want to talk to anyone today.
No, sure, she could be like that, but she's not gonna have the attitude that a lot of these people had, which is, how dare you come up to me and disturb me?
No,
she will respectfully decline.
Of course. When I was living in New York City, frequently there would be people come up to me with my headphones still on, and then I would of course interact with them because it's rude not to take your headphones off. And I think that if somebody comes over to talk to you, you should absolutely take your headphones off because, first of all, you don't know if that person's a creep.
Right.
Second of all, a lot of times, maybe they're not there to ask for your number. There could be, you could have dropped something,
Right.
Sometimes to avoid creeps, a woman will ignore other people, but actually they don't have any wrong intentions. You know what I'm saying?
Let's briefly go over what the list is saying
Yeah.
here.
Oh, by the way, I'm not defending this list.
I think it's briefly go over what they're
You guys
trying to
can
say.
decide for yourself,
Yeah.
So what to do to get her attention? Number one, stand in front of her with 1 to 1.5 meters between you.
Well, why is this in the metric system?
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know what a 1 meter is.
No, 1 meter is 3 feet.
All right. Okay.
Is almost a yard. So
All right.
1.5. So it's about 4 feet. So
Not too close, not too
Yeah,
far.
Okay, yeah.
All right, have a confident, easygoing smile.
Okay, show us your confident, easygoing smile. Yeah, that's weird.
That's creepy?
That's creepy. That's creepos.
I don't know, man. I don't have one. I just smiling. What's wrong with just smiling?
Yeah, no, that's what they're saying.
What's yours?
Easygoing
What's yours?
smile. You don't have you just smile.
All right. Okay.
Hey.
Now, if she hasn't already looked up at you, simply get her attention with a wave of your hand. Wave your hand in her direct line of vision so she can see it. So I'm like.
No, I think what he means is not like this, you know, like kind of like this, you know, like.
Yeah, again, not creepily.
Not creepily, like.
Creepily would be like.
So if she's not looking at you, so you basically have to stick your hand out like, hey.
Yeah.
There's a way to do. I think there's a respectful way to do that.
Okay, so then she's looking at you.
Okay, when she looks at you, smile, point to her headphones, and confidently ask, "Can you take off your headphones for a minute?" As you pretend to be taking off headphones off your head, so she understands what you mean.
Can you take off your headphones for a minute?
Why does that need to be said? Like what?
Yeah. If you see someone just waving at you already,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
yeah, what's up? Hey.
You'd be like, yeah, can I help you?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, but this is so specific.
Also, like, is this written for like
Dummies?
dare I say morons? Like, I mean, like, literally, it's just like
you're basically miming to her, like,
if this doesn't work, do something dumber. Like.
But I feel like most guys would know to do that anyways. I
Right.
mean,
This
come
is
on.
common sense of being a human being.
Yeah.
Right, next.
In most cases, you won't have to go to that extreme, but some girls are shy and will be hesitant about taking their headphones off initially. If she doesn't want to take her headphones off, it's probably a good sign that she doesn't want to talk to you. So,
I want to hit that point right there on the
Right.
head with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
They're not shy.
Yeah.
They're afraid you're a creep.
yeah, exactly.
It's not because when a girl ignores you, because here's what I'm saying. This is like crazy. This is kind of like insinuating that if a girl doesn't respond to you, they're just shy.
Yeah.
You should be more aggressive. That's kind of what I'm picking up at that point.
that's not good.
Yeah.
Well, it said it's probably a good sign that she doesn't want to talk to you, so just respect that and leave the interaction.
There you
so
go.
If she doesn't take them off, leave.
Yeah.
That's what it says. Okay,
But
fine.
they're not being shy. They're
Right.
just
No.
they don't want to
They don't
talk to
wanna.
you.
Because
Yeah.
then why are they writing this in the first place? Like, because if they don't respond, they don't respond, but they're obviously reading
I
it.
feel like this is an unnecessary list. Okay,
Right.
let's talk about the last one. Okay, if she takes off her headphones to talk to you, do what we call acknowledging the awkwardness by quickly mentioning something about the potential awkwardness of the moment.
Wow.
See the conversation example below to demonstrate you understand that approaching a woman in this way isn't the most common of experiences for either party. These are just the tips.
So basically, they're saying just say something like, hey, "Sorry, I know this is really strange."
yeah, I don't often do this, but
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of.
I mean, that's pretty normal reaction for someone to do anyway.
I mean, I
unnecessary list. to
I
be
feel like
honest.
the list is unnecessary, but I also feel like the backlash is a little bit. I mean, it's not unnecessary, but look, I get it. The people who are giving the backlash, obviously, at some point in their lives, they've been the person where
harassed.
they've been harassed. Because you can't assume that every guy is gonna harass you. Otherwise, then it doesn't matter if you're wearing headphones or not. A guy can harass you if you're just walking down the street.
Well, that brings it back to my point.
Yeah.
Is it's not general. Like, it's not saying like every single. It depends on what guy.
Exactly.
If he's a creepo,
Right.
If he's like just this annoying dude, which I'll tell you guys a story later. This annoying dude,
Right.
that's not okay.
Right.
But if Matthew, like I said, Matthew
Right.
Boomer types hit on you all day long, you're like,
But here's the thing: most people once they see you with your headphones on. And by the way, headphones are a good way to indicate you don't want to talk at that moment.
True.
Because in New York City, like I know a lot of people say if you don't want to be bothered, put in your headphones and just keep your head down and keep walking, and that usually people won't bother you. There are obviously exceptions, like as in it's not like you can't talk to me at all.
Right.
Like if you really want to talk to me, come talk to me. You know. I guess the idea is like don't be like think it's okay to just often disturb
Right.
people on the street because
Right.
they're heading somewhere. Most people like in big cities, they're going somewhere, they're doing something. They really don't want to be stopped at the moment.
Right. Because I'm a big advocate of just be a good person in general. Like if you're a guy, don't be a creep in general. And if you're not a creep, then it's perfectly okay to go up to a girl. You don't have to just see a girl and walk
I saw
away.
this happen once in real life.
Yeah.
Like literally like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Okay.
When I was in New York City.
Okay.
Wow.
Like
The girl yelled at the guy.
I sort of even have some of it on tape.
Really?
What happened?
No, I don't have. Okay, I have the participants on tape individually. Not because I was taping. I was vlogging.
Right. And
So
then
there
you
was
got
happened
some-
to be in my background.
Right.
So a guy. So we're waiting for a train.
Right.
The train's been late for like an hour and a half.
Right.
We're sweating in this platform. It's like 3 a.m. Okay, girl with her headphones on. luggage.
Right.
Guy comes up. Okay. Normally, when a guy comes up to a girl and he asks her out, like whatever, like, you know what? Kudos to the guy for having the courage to do that. I'm all respect for that. But this guy comes up and he's like, hey, and he starts talking to her, and of course she just automatically removes her headphones, and talking to him, and he's like, hey, here's what he said. Kid you not, word for word. He said, can I have your autograph?
What?
This is a lie.
So immediately it caught my attention because I thought she was famous.
Right.
Because I'm saying, I'm like, oh man, who's that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, the whole time in my head, I'm like, who's this?
Yeah.
and then she's like, what? And then he's like, oh, well, I just wanted to come talk to you because I thought you were really pretty. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Then what?
And then he's like, so I was wondering, could I get your phone number or whatever? And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm with somebody.
Okay.
Oh no, it's fine. But then he did something that he shouldn't have done.
Which is
he kept standing there.
Oh yeah, no, you can't do that.
And like about everything. He's like, well, where you from? She already said she has a boyfriend. She's not interested.
Yeah.
This is your chance to walk away.
Right.
But he just stood there, kept talking to her.
Yeah.
Then I saw the weirdest thing I've ever seen a guy do. This is after 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Still 3 a.m.
Overstayed is welcome. Yeah.
And she still has her luggage by her. So at this point, I think she's trying to get out.
Yeah.
So she's like, you know what? I'm gonna go take a cab.
Yeah.
So she started walking away.
Yeah.
And he says this, would you like my egg roll? And not in a context that anybody might be thinking. He literally had a leftover egg roll in the back. And I mentioned this on my vlog. Go watch my vlog, guys. I mentioned this whole scenario in my vlog. Luckily, this girl wasn't Asian. Otherwise, it'd be the most racist pickup line on the face of this planet. Going up to an Asian girl and offering her your leftover egg roll, that's one of the most racist pickup lines you could ever do.
Like, not even mentioning other things. Yeah. That's...
Okay. So, literally, he's like, you like, I'm like, dude, stop it! Like,
and then what?
Then she couldn't run away fast enough.
And he didn't go chase after
and he's
her.
Like, he's like, so are you on Instagram? He's like walking with her. He's like, are you on Instagram?
No.
She's like, no, you can find me on Facebook though. She's like, if you search for, I'm like, yo, just dude.
No. Here's the thing. See, the reason that there's backlash is because of experiences like this. I'll tell you, it's not once or twice. When the girl's obviously not interested, that kind of harassment behavior, that's why there's backlash.
Well, so my problem with this article, first of all, this article should never have been written because it's basically creepers like that are like, hey, man, that didn't work. Oh, let me read this. Oh, maybe I should try that. Basically, it's like, if you're not a creeper, you don't need to read this because you know how to handle yourself, okay? So that's problem number one. And then the backlash, problem number two is I feel like the issue is getting skipped over because people are like, yo, this is just walk away. The real issue isn't like walk away. The real issue is stopping creepers out there.
Actually,
that's the real issue.
I figured out what the crux of the issue is. I figured it out. It's not whether or not you should approach a woman if she has her headphones on.
Right.
I feel like just because living in New York City kind of jaded me a little bit because weird things happen in New York. But say you're anywhere else and you have your headphones on, right? Of course, people are going to come up to you and talk to you. You know, it's almost like it's just headphones. Like it's not a barrier. It's not a wall. You know. But I think that the issue is if the girl says she's not interested romantically, then walk away.
Exactly.
In that case, it's very simple. There doesn't even need to be an article like this. If you approach a lady, she's interested, you hit it off, great. Not interested, move on. That's it.
Yeah, this article is just stupid. Anyway, let us know your thoughts on the whole thing because this has been an interesting topic. So thanks for watching, everybody. See you.
Bye.